Good morning. Today is the 23rd day of January 2016. In our new series, Seeking the New Poetry, we have previously introduced you to Harindranath through Sri Aurobindo's words and many others who praised his poetry. And today we have the honor of Gautam Mitra joining us to read the first selection of Harin's poetry. Welcome, Gautam.
From the book, The Feast of Youth. The Feast of Youth. Lo, over the mountains in the silver grey enchanted distance, breaks a burning day. Long clouds of fairy flaming fire bloom on the heaven-looming mountain tops, and everywhere warm, silver fountain drops scatter the music of desire. The old stars dance enkindled with divine ecstatic sparks. The sea is foaming wine. The moon, a luscious ripened grape, overfloods the cup of youth. The ocean shells transform themselves for rapture into bells for youth's bright feet of fairy shape. Thrilled by the scented breath of youth, the wind shapes earth into a rich, creative mind, and threshes out the sleeping snow into an active dream of joy. The world, a secret flower, its petals hath uncurled like visible hints of godly glow. Oh, I shall draw the blue out of the skies and offer it like wine of paradise to drunken youth. Pluck the red sun like a rich fruit to set before his mouth, and satisfy his hunger and his drouth after the moment of our union. Day and night. God watched a little child at play, divined the sparkles in its eyes, and through their depths he seemed to say, "O child, your wisdom makes me wise." Then forth he went to make the day, and set the moon glow in the skies. Kindle your glimmering lamp in the infinite space, O love. Let the dark shadows dance in the burning depths of mine eyes. I am athirst for one glimpse of your beautiful face, O love, veiled in the mystical silence of stars and the purple of skies. Thrill me with radiant rapture, O love, of your ravishing flute, folding my silence in song and my sorrow in silver eclipse, shaping my heart into flower and the flower of my heart into fruit meet for your orchards of light and the touch of your luminous lips. Cast in the shadowy deeps of my being your love like a spark, fan it to magical flame till my dead heart burst into fire. Swing like a censer my dream of devotion, O love. Through the dark, turn into tumults of incense my richly pulsating desire. Earth and sky, bird loud, luminous, laughing sky. There is an endless light in your eye that tells me of earth as a slave to your dreams, and a boy from your lap with a springtime coat and a flower in his cap, and a silver song in his mouth at his birth of rippling rivers and shimmering streams born in a mystic hour of dreams. Are you richer than earth, my sky? Is earth low-born because you are high? You may have silver stars in your store, and the golden lock of the moon for your door. But earth has its streams of flowers and streams. Without its shadows, what are your gleams? Earth, and you shall fight no more. O sky, your heart and the heart of the sod are born in the wonderful womb of my God. Magic. The sky today hath turned into magic gold, and earth with warm celestial beauty glows. I tread my inward gardens and behold a blossomed rose. The silver starlight through the shadows streaks the forest heart. I laugh in inward dusk. My musketeer soul in her own vision seeks the hidden musk. My thoughts are turning incense, and my blood burns in the dawn, breaks in the falling shower. The magic light hath kissed my dreaming bud into a flower. Realization. A man lived over the mountains, out of the world of strife. He quelled the beautiful passions that haunt a human life. With a knife of lonely silence, he sought to cut the mesh of a million-tinted mire that the soul weaves for the flesh. A man lived over the mountains, through dawn hours and the dusk. Away from the flower of beauty, he sought the godly musk. A brother of his sought comfort in the universal ways. All day he wrought at the anvil, at night he sang God's praise. He wrought for two mouths so tender that waited at home to be fed. He wrought in the name of his Father, for the love of the one that was dead. The man that lived on the mountains groped endlessly in the dark. The man that wrought at the anvil forever caught the spark. Changed. I have strangled my yearnings and buried them deep in the flowering sod. In the silence of darkness, I made a bold leap in the river of God. I have scorned all the joys and the pleasures of earth and its color and song, and forgot even the mother that shaped me to birth and built me so strong. I have put out the lamp of my love and desire, for their light is not real. In the dark, I descry a miraculous fire of my laughing ideal. I have left my great burdens of sorrow behind in the flowering sod. In immutable silence I carve a new mind in the beauty of God. Aquarium. Each dream that strives to glow and pass, I catch, and in a home of glass, imprisoned with the thoughts I think, twinkling blue and sparkling gold, visions new and fancies old, that, like warm-colored fishes, blink. In my crystal house they live, each a deathless fugitive, drinking waters of my heart, day and night and day. In their gleaming and tangled play, in and out they dive and dart. Babes and youths and old men pass, my fishes in their house of glass, blinking large and bright and clear. The tiny baby claps her hands. The youth but little understands. The old man sheds a silent tear. Day and night and day, in their rhythmic color play, in and out they live and dart, each a deathless fugitive. In my crystal house they live, sipping waters of my heart. Sweetness, I love your radiant glowing flowers, for you are like the thoughts I think. I love you madly, cool rain showers, for you are like the love I drink. I love you wildly, ashen cloud, for you are like the pain I hold. I love you, thunders bursting loud, for you are like my passion, bold. I love you soft, incessant streams, your little songs resemble mine. And you, O dark red sky of dreams, are coloured like my youth's dark wine. I love you, earth, I love you best. You hold my memories in your sod. In you the heart of man seeks rest, and makes your heart a lovely God. Marvel, my heart. I told your king about your rags. He laughed at me and stroked my streaming hair. And from his shining bags, he drew the great coins of his heart's despair and told me you were richer. Silver tears flowed like radiant river from his eyes and made me weep likewise. Go, heart of beggars, give your songs to him. He is a poor man hiding in the dark. The moon that rises over the eastern rim is of his pale, sad heart a lonely spark that speaks of his vast sorrow. He is poor, and oft had knocked in darkness at your door for help. You render not. Go, heart, and give the secret riches of the life you live. Thy name. Oh, cleanse my tongue in the immaculate flame, Lord, of thy sacred name, and in the silence of my lonely breast, Lord, ever let it rest. Oh, play upon my flesh as on a lyre a song of sacred fire. Oh, in the dark, illimitable deep skies of my mortal sleep, let the star beauty of thy matchless name twinkle in endless flame. On the mute forehead of my waking, print thy name's unfading tint. Light thou thy name amidst my heart's desire like an immortal fire. Write thou upon my mortal love thy name in letters fraught with flame. Oh, in my young heart let thy name take root and burgeon into fruit. Thy name shall make life's journey ever seem a sweet enchanted dream. My offerings to thee, when life shall end, will be thy own name friend. Branches. The branches of my heart are now in flower, for the bright universal spring hath woken with my being in her fullest power. A vow she pledges through a shining shower, I give her back a blossom for a token. Through immemorial mists of faded dreams, a new thought twinkles like a golden glimmer. My tears flow towards the end in opal streams. My laughter bursts into 1,000 gleams and thrills the starfires with a twofold shimmer. the spring hues deepen into human bliss. The heart of God and man in scent are blended. The sky meets earth in one transparent kiss. My heart springs up out of the dim abyss on wings of light, God-rich and beauty splendid. Love in the desert. My breast burns wildly like a desert lonely beneath the cruel sunrays of desire that scorch its herbless sands like glowing fire. And thou, O strange beloved, art the only traveller that treads the desert of my breast, leaving soft footprints on its sands to rest. Thine is the only tent of love that stands in tranquil splendor on its glowing sands, where thou, O stranger, like a king dost dwell, and drinkest crystal water from its well, and riding on the camel of desire, wakest my silence with the tinkle of its bell. When the red, passionate sun of longing sets to rest, thy face thou turnedst towards love's dreamy west, and prayest on the desert of my breast. Messages. Secretly he sends his message swiftly through the flowering years, in a child's resplendent laughter and a woman's tender tears. Sunset fires are dancing, dancing to the music of its feet. In the burning breast of sunrise, I can hear its footsteps beat. In my slumber and my waking, I can hear his sobbing flute, through the springtime and the autumn, shaping every flower and fruit. And his gleaming laughter colors orange hills and purple streams. He's throbbing in the crystal magic center of my dreams. Lo, his splendor bursts like lightning through the burning mystic space. Shadows dance upon my pathways to the light upon his face. Silver stars are visible twinkles of his clear, transparent touch. He is moving every moment to the world he loves so much. Ecstasy. Oh, make my burning blood thy sparkling wine, for thee to drink at pleasure and rejoice. Transmute my flesh into a song divine, for thee at will to voice. Transform my tears into a silver shower, to mingle with thy rivers clear and white. Oh, make my laughter an enchanted flower to blossom in thy light. Fashion a banner out of my desire and float it on thy palace, secret king. Cleanse thou my life with rich, relentless fire of endless suffering. Oh, make each word I speak a crystal prayer, each thought I think a deathless temple flame. Strike on the anvil of my heart's despair the solace of thy name. Light divine. O light I already face to face, I meet you everywhere I go. Already I begin to know the buoyant bliss of your embrace. The colored lights which fill the skies, of moon and sun and star on star, now that you flood my being, are reflected shadows from my eyes. One touch of you, O light sublime, O alchemy of alchemies, transmutes this fretting flesh and frees the spirit from the bones of time. The dust of lanes beneath my feet is dappled with your warmth of gold. It is your flowering I behold in every man, in every street. O light, already you have come into my life without delay. These lips have nothing more to say beyond that they are stricken dumb.